All right, everybody, how's it going? There's a bit more breaking news inside of the MLB as we are past the trade deadline. Some trades that happened right at the deadline are going to start to eke out, and it sounds like, according to Ken Rosenthal, the Cubs have acquired Nicholas Castellanos from the Detroit Tigers, and the Astros have picked up Zack Greinke from the Diamondbacks, I believe. Yeah, from the Diamondbacks. So that's a big couple trades here right at the end of the deadline. The trades that kind of eked in at the very last second. The Cubs get a pretty talented bat in Nicholas Castellanos from my beloved Detroit Tigers. Um, he's pretty good. Nick Castellanos, he has a very mediocre ceiling, about 300 hitter, probably 20 home runs, between 70 and 90 RBIs. Decent defensive, pretty below standard defensively. Decent bat. He has a ton of major league experience. He's been in the situation for a while. Pretty solid pickup for the Cubs. Pretty sure-handed bat. Tigers probably get more prospects on top of trading Shane Green. They also dealt Nicholas Castellanos. So 2 moves by the Tigers today to bring in more players. Hopefully some young bats. Something that'll help maybe next year, or Tigers are rebuilding. Guys like Castellanos and Shane Green had the highest trade value. Of course, they were going to go. Now with the Astros, they needed some pitching help, and they weren't able to get who was it? Bauer from the Indians. So they go and try and find somebody else. They were looking at other players like Boyd and this guy and that guy, but they wound up getting Zack Greinke, someone who's been good in the past, can be good again in the future, and has his flashes of being the old Greinke every so often. So the Astros have also picked up Aaron Sanchez and Joe Biagini. What else? The D-backs have acquired Mike Leake, pretty decent. Bumgarner stayed, Wheeler stays, Vasquez stays. So all those guys are pretty much staying, whatever. So that's a reliever, it sounds like. He threw a scoreless inning for the Blue Jays. Joe Biagini was traded, so yeah. 42,000 tweets about the Dodgers. What's going on with them? Are Dodgers fans angry? Here comes our third straight second place universe, Astros versus Dodgers World Series. Pretty much all the Dodgers fans are upset because they didn't get anything for anything. You know what I mean? They didn't go get anybody. They didn't improve their team in a little bit. But the American League teams that they typically have to deal with, your Astros, your Reds, they all made some decent moves. Especially the Astros picking that up. Oh, some more news. What is this? Minnesota Twins acquire Sam Dyson from the Giants. So Dyson is going to the Twins. As you can see, this is all pretty much ongoing. You can see the numbers rising like crazy. So yeah, that's pretty crazy to me anyway. What do you guys think of all these moves? What do you guys think of the Cubs picking up Nick Castellanos? The Astros picking up Zack Greinke. That's obviously the biggest move, is Greinke going to the Astros, and then of course Castellanos going to the Cubs. 2 big moves. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're going to try to make videos covering all sorts of breaking news relating to the trade deadline here around the MLB. The big trades, the big, things I actually care about, to be honest. These are big moves. These are big names being shipped around. And that's the fun of the trade deadline. You never know who's going to eep out and have been traded. So, Scooter Gennett sent to the Giants in return for Sam Dyson. So, again, Astros acquire pitcher Zack Greinke from the Diamondbacks, and the Cubs have acquired outfielder/infielder Nicholas Castellanos from the Detroit Tigers, who have shipped off Green and Castellanos in an attempt to rebuild. Maybe they get some bats. We'll see when more of the details are announced for the trade. But yeah, so Astros reportedly land Greinke from the D-backs. Yeah, it's crazy right now, folks. So thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Go Tigers, even though we stink. Peace out.